Hey everyone, Hikaru here today. We're diving into the world of chess. You've probably seen it in movies, or heard people call it a game for geniuses. Let's be real. It's not that complicated to start. Chess is a game of strategy, a battle of minds between two opponents. It's played on a simple 64-square board, but the possibilities are nearly endless. Millions of people all over the world play this game. Kids in a park, grandmasters in world championship matches. It's a universal language. The goal is simple: corner the enemy king. But getting there, that's where the real fun begins. First things first, let's talk about the board. The chessboard is your battlefield. It's a perfect square made up of 64 smaller squares, arranged in an 8x8 grid. These squares alternate between two colors, one light, one dark. We usually call them white-black squares, even if the board is, say, brown-cream. This pattern is crucial for understanding how some pieces move and for referencing specific squares on the board. The board has a very specific orientation, and if you get it wrong, the whole setup will be incorrect. It's a simple but vital first step. The most important rule for setting up the board is this: white on the right. Now let's meet the soldiers. Each player starts with an army of 16 pieces. These pieces are not all the same. Different names, different values, different ways of moving. There are 6 unique types of pieces in your army: 1 king, 1 queen, 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights, 8 pawns. Learning how each one moves is the absolute core of chess. It's like learning the alphabet before you can read. Once you know their moves, you can start forming a plan. Let's break them down one by one. The rook is like a castle tower. It moves in straight lines, as many squares as you want. Okay, you know the board and you know the pieces. Now it's time to set them up for a game. The setup is always the same, so memorizing it is key. Let's start with the back row, which is called the first rank for white and the 8th rank for black. This is where your most powerful pieces reside. The pawns will form a wall in front of them, ready to march forward into enemy territory. Let's place the big pieces first. The rooks go in the corners. Rook on a1, rook on h1. Next to the rooks you place the knights, knight on b1, knight on g1. Next to the knights come the bishops, bishop on c1, bishop on f1. Now you've filled up almost the entire back rank, with only 2 squares left in the center. The queen always goes on her own color. White queen on d1, black queen on d8. The king then takes the last remaining square next to his queen. Now place the pawns on the 2nd and 7th ranks. Now that the board is set up, let's go over the fundamental rules of how a game of chess unfolds. First, white always moves first, always. After white makes one move, black makes one.